You see, guys, in scalping, time is money. Since we are working on very low time frames, every second counts. In these situations, making the right decision becomes even more difficult because the market is full of small movements and noise. The same noise that makes many people think that a trend has started, when in reality it was just a small fluctuation. This is what makes traders enter too many times, get stopped out quickly, and lose confidence. This is where using specific strategies and tools that eliminate noise becomes crucial. EMAs and Heikin Ashi candles do exactly the same thing for us. EMAs are like moving averages, but with the difference that they give more weight to new data. This means that they react faster, and you can detect a trend change earlier. Now, when you have two EMAs close together, like EMA 15 and EMA 22, the moment one of them crosses the other, it tells you very early on that a serious trend is likely to start. On the other hand, Heikin Ashi comes in and helps us see the bigger picture more clearly. Let's say you're driving down a busy street and everything is full of noise. The EMA acts like a road map that tells you where the main road is, and Heikin Ashi is like glasses that you put in front of your eyes to make the picture clearer and not to be disturbed by those noises. The combination of the two allows you to make quick but accurate decisions. That's why many traders say that this strategy is great not only for beginners, but also for professionals as a quick and reliable tool. Since you don't have much time to think in 1 minute, it's better to use a tool that shows the direction very quickly and clearly. This is where the EMA 15 and EMA 22 strategy with Heikin Ashi can make a big difference. So we enter a platform like TradingView. We select the currency pair or asset that we want to scalp. We set the time frame to 1 minute because our strategy is designed specifically for this time. Now it's time to add indicators. From the indicators section, we select two EMAs. We set one to 15 and the other to 22. My suggestion is to choose green for the EMA 15 and red for the EMA 22. The reason is that when you quickly look at the chart later, you can easily see which EMA is shorter and which is longer. After the EMA, we move on to the candles. From the top of the platform, we change the type of candles from normal, Japanese candlestick, to Heikin Ashi. This reduces noise and extra shadows. The result is that instead of seeing candles full of shadows and small changes, you have smoother and more uniform candles that show the overall trend more clearly. To avoid cluttering the chart, it is better to keep the background color simple. For example, a dark background with green and red candles usually does not bother the eye and allows you to focus more on the movements. You can also make the size of the candles a little larger so that they are easier to see on the 1 minute time frame. Thank you for liking the video. Let's go to the most important strategy from which you can learn a lot. Many people ask why exactly these two numbers were chosen. Why not EMA 10 and 20 or EMA 9 and 21? Well, the answer to this question comes down to the testing and experience that traders have gained over the years. EMA 15 and EMA 22 are a combination that neither signals too quickly that they become noisy, nor too late that they miss opportunities. That is, they create a great balance between speed and accuracy. EMA, or exponential moving average, reacts faster to price than simple averages, SMA, because it gives more weight to new data. So why 15 and 22? Because when EMA 15 crosses EMA 22, it is a sign that the market is changing direction. This numerical distance allows the crosses to be both fast enough for the scalper to profit and filtered enough to only show the important crosses. Another thing to note is that the 15 EMA acts almost like a guideline for short-term moves, while the 22 EMA acts like a stronger trend filter. When these two lines cross, you are actually seeing the intersection of trend speed and strength. For scalping, where the decision time is very short, these signals can be the difference between a successful trade and a quick loss. It is interesting to note that many professional traders who trade on higher time frames, such as 5 minutes or 15 minutes, use the same logic but change the EMA settings. For example, 9 EMA and 21 EMA are popular for higher time frames, but in 1 minute, EMA 15 and 22 have the best balance. So in short, the reason for choosing EMA 15 and EMA 22 is that they have both the speed to scalp and the accuracy to filter out the noise. This combination has stood the test of time and is why it has become popular in the scalping community. Heikin Ashi candles are one of the most attractive tools for simplifying charts. Often when we work on regular Japanese candles, they are full of high and low shadows that make it difficult to make decisions. Especially in the 1 minute time frame when the market is full of small fluctuations, these shadows can completely confuse you. But Heikin Ashi comes in and filters out this noise. The principle of Heikin Ashi is that it calculates the price as an average and displays the result in the form of candles. This means that each candle is a combination of previous and new market information. This makes the movements appear smoother and makes it easier for you to identify the main trend. A simple example: suppose you have 3 green candles in a row on Heikin Ashi and none of them have a lower shadow. This means that a very strong uptrend has formed. Conversely, 3 red candles without an upper shadow means that the market is falling strongly. This clarity of perception is what scalpers need. So we have come to the main part, the moment when we are going to decide whether to enter a trade or not. That is what scalping is all about. High speed, but with clear rules. Without rules, you are like a driver driving on a highway without traffic lights. The probability of an accident is very high. Rule 1. When EMA 15 crosses EMA 22 from below, it is a buy signal. Because the faster line, EMA 15, is showing that new prices are above the recent average. This means that buyers are getting stronger and there is a possibility of growth. Rule 2. When EMA 15 crosses EMA 22 from above, it is a sell signal. Here the power is with sellers and the probability of a price drop is high. But be careful, this EMA cross alone is not enough. Why? Because it may be a false cross that only happened due to a short correction. This is where Heikin Ashi comes in. To buy, we need a strong green candle, preferably without a lower shadow. To sell, we need to see a strong red candle, preferably without an upper shadow. This combination of 2 conditions is like having both a green traffic light and a traffic policeman confirming that you can move. Another tip: be patient. Many traders make the mistake of entering before the candle closes. Wait for the candle to close to make sure that the signal is real. Because sometimes the color changes in the middle of the candle formation and deceives you. Finally, always remember that these rules are simple but powerful. When both conditions, EMA cross plus Heikin Ashi confirmation, occur together, the probability of a successful trade is much higher. Well, friends, you have seen how much the EMA 15 and EMA 22 strategy with Heikin Ashi candles can help you in 1 minute scalping. The combination of speed and accuracy of these tools will help you filter out market noise and get clearer signals. But remember, no strategy works without practice and money management. So before you try it on a real account, be sure to practice and master it on a demo account. This method is simple, but when used correctly, it can be one of your most powerful day trading tools. Our goal in scalping is to make small but consistent profits, and this strategy is built for exactly that.